Hello and welcome. I'm your host Gadd, and in today's spotlight video I'll be going over the new Crusader Legendary Essence for the June 19th Prince of Freedom. Looking over the skills in the patch notes seems promising, but let's take a deep dive into each one in today's video. Each Essence's timestamp will be in the description below. I'll be showing all the skills at base damage with no added benefits from green sets or legendary gems. These new essences focus on your primary attack and have dueling potential for solo or small team fights with players in PvP. Starting with the Helm, Rigid Skullcap. To activate Thunderstruck for the Fist of Heavens, now causes your primary attacks to emit lightning, damaging nearby enemies. Looking at the details in the skill menu, Fist of Heavens is now a buff skill for 3 seconds, causing your next 10 primary attacks to deal massive damage all nearby targets. Fist of the Heaven now has 2 charges and a short cooldown, making it manageable to keep 100% uptime. On the main hand, Ash's Conviction. To activate Blazing Arsenal, for Falling Sword now empowers you with a heavy sword for a short time, placing your primary attacks with one that does large sweeping strikes, stacking Holy Flame upon enemies that deals additional damage. Looking at the details in the skill menu, Fallen Sword now buffs your primary attacks for 4 seconds, with large sweeping strikes dealing massive damage and stacking Holy Flame on enemies. When Holy Flame reaches 5 stacks or expires, it bursts, dealing massive damage per stack. Paired with the shoulders, Blasphemy Folly. Fallen Sword also shatters enemy armor, increasing the damage they take by 4% for 2 seconds, stacking up to a maximum of 16%. Next on the pants, Luminous Respite. To activate Trial by Combat for Shield Charge. Shield Charge now rushes a target enemy, knocking back all other surrounding enemies and challenging your target to a duel. During the duel, you take reduced damage from other enemies who are not dueling, and participants can only use primary attacks, but they are also immune to loss of control and knockback effects. Slaying your foe during the duel increases your damage done for a short while. This essence reminds me of Camille from League of Legends, the ultimate Hextech Ultimatum. Looking at the detail in the skill menu, Shield Charge rushes a target enemy, challenging them to a duel and dealing massive damage to all nearby enemies, knocking back all surrounding enemies. The duel persists for up to 3 seconds. During the duel, you take 50% less damage from the enemies you are not dueling, and both players can only use primary attacks but are immune to loss of control and knockback effect. Slaying your foe during the duel increases your damage done by 30% for 10 seconds. This basically will taunt you and your target for 3 seconds, disabling skills and only using primary attacks. Skills can be used before shield charging an enemy, taking reduced damage from other players and summons all around you. Successfully killing the target increases your total damage for 10 seconds, which can be affected by beneficial effects. Paired with the chest, Sanctimonious Sign. Shield Charge also increases your primary attack speed for 3 seconds, up to a maximum of 10 attacks. Lastly, on the offhand, Justiciar Maw for the Punish. Punish also causes enemies to deal reduced damage for 1 second. I was excited for another Punish offhand being added and a useful one for PvP. Overall, these duelist legendary essence for Crusaders are amazing. Massive damage with primary attacks with the Fist of the Heavens Helm and the Fallen Sword main hand. With the Shield Charge Essence, I would like to definitely test out more. These legendary essences are going to be great for PvP events like Wall Brawl, Alley of Blood, Tower Defense, and Battlegrounds. But the Shield Charge Essence is a bit buggy at the time of this video, and it disables your ability to Conjuration Light for 3 seconds during a fight, making it a bit difficult to use in a large team fight. But I can foresee myself trying these out and having some fun with them in the future. Let me know your potential builds with these new essences, or are you just going to stick to what's already good in the game? You can show me in game on Discord or leave in the comments down below. Well, that's it for today's spotlight video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, message me in game or on Discord. Information will be listed down below. Best of luck, have fun, and see you next time. Take care.